My name is Dawn Carvalho. I'm a 32-year-old student here at Ramapo College. I'm going to the School of Social Science Human Services. My concentration is in community mental health. I've always wanted to, pardon the pun, but pay it forward. There was always somebody there to help me out when I was younger, and I want to be there to help somebody else out.
Can you talk about and describe the individual types of technology that you most frequently use?
Okay, I use what is known as a CCTV. That's a closed circuit television. I refer to that as my eyes, in a sense. If I have to read a book, I put the book underneath this machine. It's on I'll put it on a tray on the bottom of this machine. And there's a lens, I guess you can say, on the top of it, and the utmost portion of this machine is a computer screen. As I move the screen, the platform back and forth, I see the book through the screen. It's like a flat screen TV, that's what I wanted to call it. And I can read my book from there. And as I had showed you earlier, I can switch the screen. It can go different formats of black on white, different colors such as orange on black background, whatever I want to make it easier on the eye. Mm-hmm. I can enlarge it so that it's only one word at a time. I can make it so that it's not super small print. Makes it a little bit easier for myself. Another program I use is called ZoomText, which is on the computer itself. That is a magnifier program that enlarges the computer programs so that I can see them clearer. And that goes up to, I think, some of the programs go up to 12 times magnification. And that also has a reader with certain programs that I can use if I so choose to do that. Mm-hmm. I use Kurzweil. Kurzweil is something I just recently started using because I only lost my vision about 10 years ago, so I was still kind of trying to be independent on whatever vision I do have left. Mm-hmm. Now I'm realizing stop being so quote-unquote independent and take advantage, so to speak, of what I could get help with if it's going to make things just a little bit easier for me. Not easier, but a little bit more helpful, Kurzweil, what I'll do is I'll scan the books in, and it'll go onto this program called Kurzweil, and it reads it to me. I can change the voice output on that. It could be male, it could be female, it could be faster, it could be slower, it could go word for word, it could paragraph by paragraph, things like that. And
it also highlights the text as it's reading it to you, right?
You can choose for it to do that.
Okay.
Yes. There was one I didn't show you also. I have something called the Victor Reader. And if I'm on a train, because I commute a lot, if I'm on a train and I don't feel like just sitting there listening to the guy wheeze next to me, I will flip on a book. I'll put my headphones in, I'll plug it in, and I'll listen to my substance abuse book, chapter 17, and it explains everything. It's fantastic. And that also, I can slow it down, I can speed it up. I have my voice recorder, and in class, that's my notes. And I'm able to plug it into my computer, and it, like I've explained, it transfers from this little voice recorder into my computer. I have it stored in per class, different folders.
Is there anything coming out in the near future that you know that you're looking forward to?
Other than this pen that you learned about yesterday, haven't heard anything just yet. I think those would be great. Also for my husband. My husband's also legally blind. He's got something different from me. I have where it's my optic nerve that was affected by multiple sclerosis. So like a television screen, if the cable gets bent or twisted or something and the inside wire gets unconnected, you get that fuzzy screen. That's what's happening to my optic nerve in my eye. It's all fuzzy. So you're just like a blur. Mm-hmm. my husband has something called retinitis pigmentosa, where he's got tunnel vision.
Is there anything not available yet, kind of technology that you would like to see to further assist you with anything?
It's difficult for me to say because not everybody can automatically tell that I'm legally blind.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I look directly at you. Would you know that I'm legally blind?
Nope.
Okay, and when I explain to people, you know, I'm sorry, I have trouble with my eyes. Would you mind explaining to me what this says?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, read it. Okay, but I just explained to you, I'm legally blind. I just wish people would have a better understanding of exactly what being blind is, because there's so many different forms of quote-unquote blindness. I just wish people had a better understanding of it.
Anything in general, from not just pertaining to visual impairment, but any disabilities that you've seen on campus that you think would benefit from a newer technology that's not yet available?
Viv, do you want to jump in here, though, if you don't mind?
Yeah, I have a learning disability and a physical disability, but learning disability is what affects me more. I wish that there was, like, the tape recorders, that you could change them into text when you put them into the computer.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be, like, so great. Because, like, I have trouble typing it out. So if it will be able to transfer, it would be so much better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I think everybody would like that.
unfortunately, they haven't come out with that yet.
Mm.
Which, if they did, I'd be the first one that's certify it.
Right.
I think that would make things so much easier as far as the learning aspect.
Okay. I think that's everything.
Awesome.
So,
There's one message you can put out there in your journal writing.
sure.
Is to just let people know that a lot of people who are labeled as disabled really aren't disabled. They're a lot more able than you think.
Well, thank you guys.
No problem.
Appreciate it.